Hi, this is Baginoni. Here's my review for Batman Incorporated number 6. And I'm going to throw in Images, Gladstone School for World Conquerors. I'm going to do Gladstone's really first. And I'm not going to try to waste too much time with it because I know Batman fans are going to want Batman. What I will say is we really, really need more books like Gladstone. I've really enjoyed this first issue. It's one of those types of books that take you off the beaten path, and that's what I applaud about it. It's a superhero title, but yet it's a superhero title where you can, a hardcore superhero fan would like it because it's, a school of supervillains and conquerors, and you can give, like, if you have a girlfriend, you have a wife, you can give this to them. It's kind of cute at the same time, so they can identify with certain parts to it. It's not threatening like Thunderbolts or Batman. And, it can also be enjoyed by kids. So that's what I mean. It's like it has everything rolled into one. This is the type of book that we need more of these types of books. If we want our comic readership to grow, we need stuff like this. Something that appeals to a wider audience but still was entertaining to read. And it doesn't talk down to you. Basically, Gladstone is basically the story of this guy Gladstone who was like a really crappy supervillain. He stole a book of plans from a top-tier villain, and he basically opened up a school. Well, eventually the villain found out, Ironsides found out where Gladstone was, and he basically encased him in iron. So now he's basically forced to see his school day to day and can't do anything. Now, Ironsides goes, I really like this idea, what he did. These people adore me, they're adorable, these supervillains, so I'm going to run the school now. Now, in the school, they get taught, they're taught, like the speeches and how to talk supervillainy, and, there's like poetry classes, things like that. But this is like the lighter side of things. And I think from here, all this is really doing here is just introducing the characters. And I think it's doing it in such an interesting way because not all of them are like, what's a fight? You have Kid Nefarious who's like struggling with his speeches. I mean, he still did a good job, but the fact that he's still, it's like one type of personality. Then you get the girl's point of view. And then later on, you get, during recess, you get a fight between a couple different groups of villains. And I really do like the character designs for the Skull Brothers. I mean, it's kind of simple-like, but I just love the face. It kind of reminds me of like a Kamen Rider villain type thing, and that's why I think I kind of like them. And it's, you have like a mixture of old villains with new villains. And it's just like it's just such a nice mix. I'm not going to spoil it, but at the very end of the book, it had a shocker moment. But I really did enjoy this, and I recommend if you guys have an extra $2.99, just buy it, give it a try. If you don't like it, you can come back to this channel and say, I hate you. You told me to buy this book and it sucks. But if you like it, then at least, we're supporting other artists. We're supporting another title that, should survive on the shelf. Anyways, here's Batman Incorporated number 6. Now, I'm glad they're wrapping up the world traveling by this issue. While it was interesting to see the different Batman-type heroes, I'm just so happy that that part's done. Now we're finding out who the Leviathan is. Batman's making his plans. He's basically saying Batman is everywhere, all around the globe, and we actually get to see who Leviathan is at the end of this issue. We also have the Outsiders as his stealth team, and I really enjoyed it. Grant Morrison, I think, is hitting it out of the park with this title here. It's just been really, really solid. I know I made fun of it at times, but even though I made fun of it at times, I still said it was good. And this issue here is just It's solid. I'm totally looking forward to the next issue, and I really want to know more about this Leviathan guy, and what his plans are, and everything Batman's doing. It's like he's basically playing a chess game, and he's doing a great job. Like, for an example, he knows that people are going to start digging into who's Batman, what's his connection to Bruce Wayne, so he goes to a chat board, and he's putting all these false rumors and misinformation, using different multiple aliases. So this way, if somebody does come up and says, hey, Batman really is Bruce Wayne, it's now lost in the crowd, and nobody knows. So that's what I mean. It's like Batman's doing a really, really good job. A funny moment, though, was you had Bruce Wayne and Jarvis flying. Did I say Jarvis? I didn't mean Jarvis. I meant Alfred. Alfred was flying, and Alfred beat him in chess. So I thought that part was kind of funny, because they're right here. They're talking about how can Alfred make a contribution to his team, and he just proved it right there because of his intelligence. Overall, though, solid. I think these two books here are solid. You need to buy them both. If you're not buying Batman Incorporated now, you're probably gonna have to wait for the trade. Buy the trade. It's good. Gladstone. Buy the first issue while it's still on the shelves. I think you guys will enjoy it. The art isn't maybe as flashy and as muscular as you guys are used to, but keep in mind these are kids in a school of how to become a world conqueror. So they shouldn't be looking like Batman. So I think it fits perfectly. And like I said, if you don't want to buy it for yourself, maybe your girlfriend, your wife, younger brother, this really fits all ages. So, anyways, if you have any comments or questions, let me know. Rate the video up or down. Let me know what you think. I'll have more reviews up later. So until